Hi there and welcome to Andy Robinson RC, and cheers for checking out this episode today. Okay, so, well, I haven't got anything sort of completed to show you. It's been a week or so since my last video. I think it's been like 6 or 7 days. I think it's been a good week since my last video. And I think the last thing I showed you was we had the Tamiya TD2 in. But other than that, is that I've got nothing to show you that's sort of, I can say, yeah, sort of finished, completed as such. So this week has mainly been doing odd jobs and doing bits on various different cars. So what I thought I'd do is, I just thought I'd show you where I'm up to with things, and yeah, a bit of an update one. This really, I've not done the sort of an update video for ages, but I thought now was a good time to do it. And so, because I still haven't managed to do any running videos really, because I just haven't had the time or the weather to do it in. Anyway, let's have a look what we've got. Okay, so let me start with, we'll start with the Land Rover Defender 90 on the CC02 chassis. Now, I started to build this last Friday. And I had to stop because you need rubber cement for this kit. You've got to put a bit of rubber cement in where all the little nuts go on inside some of the chassis rails and the plastic pieces, like the bumpers and things like that, so you can bolt the side rails on. And anyway, I didn't have any, and there was two specific parts, two little square parts that house a little nut in, and there's 4 of them at the back, and you needed the rubber cement for that as well. And I didn't have any, and I thought, well, I can't really go much further, so I had to order some. Could I find any? No, it took me forever to locate some. Anyway, I managed to get some in the end, and then last night I finished building up the rolling chassis. So here it is. So what we are missing now, essentially, is I've got no receiver in it yet, and we need the body shell to do, body mounts, and then it'll be pretty much done. Now, we've put a full set of bearings in, which I said I was going to do on the unboxing video, and I've put this RC 4-wheel drive 45 turn motor in. It's got that Carson Dragster ESC, and I've set it to crawler mode, and then I've put the optional low gear in the gearbox. I've not pointed out in the gearbox as well. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But we are waiting for the body to come to this, because I'm going to put a Land Rover Series 1 body on it. So yeah, we're as far as we can get at the minute with that. But we've got to the point where it is a rolling chassis. Once the receiver's in it, it will work. So we're there with that one. Right, what else can I show you? Right, I ordered some parts from RC Jazz. Not RC Jazz, was it RC Jazz or Jazz Rider, I think? Yep. And I wanted some alloy parts for the Saint Dragon, or my Thunder Saint Dragon. And because I'm going to be racing this at the Lakeland Classic Vintage Meet coming up in June, I think it's 2nd and 3rd, or 3rd and 4th of June, off the top of my head. So we're going to be doing that. And this is going to be my 4-wheel drive entry. So I wanted to put a few alloy parts on it just to beef it up a little bit. So I've gone with the front C-hubs here. You can see in like a pewter grey alloy colour. So yeah, I've gone for the front C-hubs. I've gone for the rear hubs here, and the rear, let's have a look, rear suspension mount there. So we've already got the alloy brace on the front, so I've just done that just to strengthen a few areas up. It isn't finished because I want to put the alloy, I've had a prop shaft in, which you can fit a TT02 alloy prop shaft in. I know a few people have done it, but Glenn Barkley did it at Tamiya Legends. You can check that video out, but I want to do the same onto mine as well. And obviously I need to get some better wheels and tyres for it for racing. But it's getting there. Although I do have a slight gearbox issue in the rear with it. For some reason, something is skipping. I actually think the diff has come adrift. The screws that screw the diff together, I think they've they've backed out for whatever reason. I don't know. I've not had it in pieces yet, but I think that's what it is. Or if it is something that's stripped, I don't know how it is. How it has the spur gear is fine from looking at it. The pinion hasn't moved on the motor. So I don't know. I need to investigate a bit more on that one. So I need to do that. I need some universals drive shafts for the front. So yeah, but there'll be a proper video in more detail about what I'm going to be running at the Lakeland Classic this year. So stay tuned for that one. Also from Jazz Rider, RC Jazz, I just got a bit of bling for this really. I wanted to do it ages ago when I first built it, but basically I've replaced the front steering knuckles for some red alloy ones, just to tie it in with the red colour scheme really. The highlights of red on the body and the wheel nuts and things. I just thought it looked quite cool, so if you can see that there, I've just added them to it. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. It's just a bit of bling really that I wanted to put onto the car, just because I thought it would look neat. Okay, what else have I been up to? Yes, so I also did a lot of adding bearings to cars this week as well. So, I've got 3 cars in total that I did this to. 2 of them are here. I had the Bearhawk, which was a recent acquisition. If you've not seen the sort of, it wasn't really an unboxing video, but it was a sort of like a show and tell. I'll put the link in the description. So I have fitted a full kit set of bearings to this. So I did that. I am waiting on some tyres and the wheels I want for this as well. Put my body there. But what else have I done? What I've done is I've put the carbon reinforced steering knuckles on, and I flipped them upside down, sort of give it sort of less bump steer when the suspension's moving. So that was done. So put the bearings in. I've got a Hobby Wing 1060 ESC in there now, which will be fine for this. And I've got a Core RC 15-turn motor in it for a bit of extra speed. And I think I redid the oils in the shops as well, just to, make them a bit better, some nicer oiling. So that's where I'm up to with that. I'm just waiting for. I've got to get the Ampro braces for it. The chassis braces I want some CVD drive shafts for this as well to put in the back. So I've got to do that. So yeah, still, and let's say the wheels and tyres I want to get sorted as well. So still things to do, but we're getting there with that one. Now I don't think I've shown you this at all. This was a recent acquisition as well. Although I did think I put posts up on the Andy Robinson RC Instagram page and Facebook page, but this is a Tamiya DFO2 Gravel Hound, which it's in, basically it was built and never used, so it is brand new. So, and I've got a shout out to Tamiya Nut or Dan on Instagram, who sold me this. Thank you very much, sir. But yeah, I fancied having one of these on. I've never really had the DFO2. I've had DFO1s, Top Forces, etc., and I've had the DFO3, but I've never had the O2. It seems to me, from my impression, it's a bit of a bit unloved compared to the other 2 chassis. And you do see plenty of them about, but they're really beaten up usually. Or ones for sale I've seen have been well beaten up. But I jumped on it when I realised it was a new unused kit. So, what did I do to this? Well, I'll tell you, I'm still probably going to do maybe a couple of things to this yet. I've 100% decided. But I've got it to the point where it's running because, let's have a look. Now, what did it have in it? Yeah, it was completely standard, wasn't it? So, what I've done is I took the older ESC out. Or did it have any? It might not have even had a, excuse me. It might not have had an ESC in at all now, I can't even remember. No, it didn't. I think it just had the servo and a motor in. So, yeah. Anyway, so if I hold it up there, I've put another 1060 Hobby Wing Quick Run ESC in there, and again a Core RC motor. That's just a 21 turn. Servo was already in it, then I've added one of my receivers in, and again I didn't realise that actually the majority of the DFO2 came with bearings, so I ended up ordering a full bearing kit, and I only had to do the wheels basically. They put the 1150 bearings, I think they are, in basically the wheel hubs, and the rest of it was done, so that was cool. So I've got a few spare bearings, so I've done that. That is a going concern. Again, it needs to be filmed really now, so I can show you guys going. But other than that, it's ace. I'm not sure what else I'm going to do with it yet. We might mod it a bit further, get some proper turnbuckles on it, and we'll see. Not entirely sure, but I wanted to get it because I thought it was well worth jumping on, because of the condition of it. And the other car that I needed to fit bearings in, which I've had the longest, is the Tamiya M01 Mini. So I can't really take it. Well, I could take the shell off, couldn't I? Really? Let's just whip the shell off. Actually, again, I ordered bearings for this because this had been built and never used. So yeah, I strip this down, put the bearings in it. So yeah, it doesn't look too much different really. I'm just keeping the original radio gear it came with. And one of the reasons is for when I used to race this, one of these at my high school club, it's the same radio I had, and it was just like a standard ACOMS sort of set that you buy from Beatties at the time or something. Is whatever the ACOM set they had in at the time. So I might leave them for now, just for nostalgia reasons really. I still got a 540 silver can in, but I did put in again a Hobby Wing 1060 in there, and I put the bearings in. So that's all I've done on that. I need to find the motor I want for it to go in, and again we will get a video done on this running at some point. I want to race this against my the Escort Mark II MFO 1X chassis, I think that's how you say it, as well, for a bit of fun. So that's what we did on that one. So I think that's covered most of them there. So as I said, there's still just stuff to do on all of them really. And of course we had the TD2 chassis, which I did the unboxing for on I think Saturday last week. Again, I'll put the link into the description for this one. Now I didn't want to build it yet until I've got all the parts I need for it. Now I've ordered the alloy servo mounts for it, the rear universal drive shafts for it, slipper clutch. I've got the alloy rocker arms for it as well, and the suspension. Did I order? I think I ordered the rear suspension hinge pin mount as well for it. I seem to think I did do that. Anyway, I ordered a pile of parts for it. Although I nowhere seem to have the part I actually need before the build. Really, is that I need that alloy diff nut. I need to get one of them before I can build it. Now you can. Some people have just replaced it with another nut and done it that way. So that is an option, but I would actually like to get the proper nut for it. So we'll see. If I really struggle getting one, I'll just do the cheat option. Anyway, so while I haven't been building the TD2, I decided to do the body shell for it. So I've painted the body shell up. It's going to sort of match the TD4 I've got. It's the same colour. Luckily, so I had enough paint for it. And I've gone for a very similar livery with the decals and whatnot. So yeah, didn't want to do it box art, but I wasn't even going to put any of the Tamiya Astute decals on, but because it was like had a bit of silver and blue and black on it, I thought they were quite nice at the side. So that's the body. Still a bit of a weird one, isn't it really? I mean, it's so high-sided, and it makes this part here across the top look quite wide, but I think once it's on the built chassis it will look a hell of a lot better. But yeah, that's the body shell that I've done for it for now. This will be raced as well. We're not leaving it. I'm going to be racing that one. And then there the wheels and tyres. There's that hex fit front wheel you get now on the TD2. So maybe we'll see a lot more of that on Tamiya's future cars, two-wheel drive cars, is it? Buggies or things. So there, and obviously we're used to them already, the square spikes on the Black Star dish wheel. So yeah, basically I've just done that with the TD2, and I'm acquiring parts for it. And then as soon as we've got all the parts, we'll get on building it. So, yeah, so that's all I can really show you and tell you at the minute. Again, if you get some better weather, then I will try my best to get out and get some sort of running videos done. I've still got a few that need running outside, those XX, Associated B2. So yeah, so there's still stuff to do, it's just being able to do it. Right, okay, I'm going to leave this one here today. Cheers for joining us on the channel. I hope you enjoyed my little update of what's been going on. And we will see you all soon. Or I will see you all soon. Look after yourselves. Take care and have a great weekend. And see you on the next one. Bye.